You're kicking it with the Christians. You're kicking it with the Christians. One marriage, two hustlers, it shows. We'll travel the globe in search of endless possibility. You're kicking it with the Christians. Together we'll conquer it all. Take the highs with the lows, cause there's no losing with this energy. You're kicking it with the Christians.
What's up, everybody?
What's up, Hustle Squad?
Hustle Squad. Listen,
OM2H in the building.
every week we will be dropping a new episode right here.
Aren't y'all happy?
YouTube.
This is what y'all have been waiting for.
Every Friday we dropping one. We dropping a hot topic right here on YouTube, man. First of all,
go ahead.
Go.
See, also, if you have not subscribed to the Why Now Is Your Time Entrepreneurship Podcast, go over there, subscribe. If you're a lady and you're interested in subscribing, and men, I'm taking everybody.
Come on.
And you want to subscribe to my podcast, launch my podcast. The Allow Yourself Grace podcast is also on YouTube as well.
Come on.
Go subscribe.
Content for days.
Run those numbers up for us. Yeah.
But most important though, if you are a real supporter of us, listen. We ain't talking about that free stuff. Let's get to the paid stuff. If you a real supporter of us, I'm talking about a real supporter, and you want to know every week we drop 3 to 2 episodes behind the scenes. You can pay $5, $10, or $20. I'm telling you guys right now. Go to OneMarriage2Hustlers.com and click on the podcast and subscribe and watch how many. We got over 120 videos for you to go look at. I mean, so many great couples, so many great topics.
Yeah.
And we dropping them every week, relentlessly.
And if you want to see the clips, most of the clips are on our Instagram, so you can kind of see a little bit of the episodes to see what it's about and see if you're interested. But yeah, we would love to have you guys in the community as well.
Yes.
Go to, again, www.onemarriage2hustlers.com. It will be in the description. And check it out. But yeah, we're happy to have you guys. And for those of you that don't know what OM2H stands for, it's One Marriage, Two Hustlers. Don't forget it. You're going to see us on your billboards one day.
Come on.
All right. So let's get into this episode. So as you guys know that we started a new year. So happy New Year, everyone.
It's the first Friday of 2023.
Yes. And so we hope that everyone has, great plans for the year. We don't want to overplan either, but you want to make sure you have something that you have in mind that you want to achieve this year in 2023. You're going to make it happen. Maybe it's that thing that you've been putting off from year to year to year. It's time to get to it. We're in the first quarter of the year. So in the first quarter of the year is usually the time that everybody is on their grind. They're on top of it. Everybody's eating right.
Mm-hmm.
We out here working now. We're doing all the things.
Everything.
We want you to continue this cycle throughout the year, and we're holding ourselves accountable too this year.
Come on.
It's just being present.
Come on.
Being present wherever you are, being present where you are. So wherever you are, whether you're at home, whether you're at work, whether you're at school, wherever you are, just be present, be in the moment, be active, be proactive.
Be proactive, not reactive, man. And I want you guys, our word for this year is execution. That's our word for this year. We're going to execute. We're going to give you 50 videos, 50, free. But we also going to have over 120 behind the scenes. So we're giving you 50. We staying consistent. And the second thing is we're trying to build one of the best podcast communities, and we're trying to build a network too. So let's talk a little bit about what we talked about on the episodes this week that they can go be a part of on One Marriage, Two Hustlers, the paid version. So the first episode we talked about was going 50-50 relationship. And
50-50, because you guys know It's trending. These reels are trending. Like, things are trending about this 50-50 thing. Everybody has something to say about it. So we did touch on that topic. That was very interesting. Very good topic.
It really was.
We hit a lot of key points. Yeah. So that's a topic that seems to be the trend. This is a great time to talk about it because it's usually when couples are taking a look at their finances and how much money did we spend last year, what do we want to make this year, what are we saving, what do we want to cut back on, those types of things. So we address the financial side.
Yes.
Because we think that that's what all of that 50-50 talk all boils down to finances. And finances is key in any relationship.
Come on.
And stop acting like it's not, because it is. It's a key factor in any relationship. And so I think that's why the topic is such a hot topic.
And then we also gave you another episode behind the scenes on compromising and communication. And it's very important because if you're not compromising, communicating in your relationship will fail. So we gave you guys some good insights, some good ideas, some things how you guys can compromise and to make your relationship better.
And the other one, so we have one more that's going to be behind the scenes as well. We talked about women dating broke men. Men that may not necessarily match their financial income.
Facts.
So we kind of address that because that's if you die, that's something different, right? You can customize your prenup however you want it to be, or your will, however you want it to be. Like, everything don't have to be so like hard. We make
people
things
want
so
it to be
hard, and it's really not. So I get it. Like, I get it. You don't want to lose what you've worked for. I understand that. And I think it's easier when you are already rich to just be like, okay, yeah, let's put this prenup in place. Especially if you already have kids, like y'all already maybe been married before, or, big thing, because my ladies are out here killing it, honey. And so y'all men need to get on board, okay?
What? Get
on board.
Man,
get with it and stop playing.
You need to stop.
And boss up. Let's go.
That's interesting.
Let's go.
That's interesting.
Let's go. That's my slogan for this year is let's go. Let's get it.
Excuses.
Let's go. I'm going to work.
So, as you guys go into this year, I want to kind of like get your mind on the right path. Whatever you seen last year, whatever you went through last year, your vision, your ideals, and you didn't achieve it. One reason you didn't achieve it because I guarantee you didn't have nothing to look at every day. If you start to look at it every single day, and you'll start to get to the place where you want to go, and have daily checkoff lists. That's important. Tell them how important daily checkoff list is.
Yeah, so you can have, like, I've been doing my top 3 or 4 things that I need to get done for the day. Right now I have 3 check marks. So I have one more thing that I want to get done when I get home. So you need to just not try to overwhelm yourself, but also be realistic about what you can complete. Okay, don't lowball yourself, and then don't put too much on your plate. So if you have 10 things you need to get done, you're not gonna get 10 things done in one day.
Come on.
You may get 3 or 4 of them done, or 5 maybe at max. But just try to prioritize what's important, what can come next, and what's not so important, what can wait. And so, yeah, go ahead.
And what I always say is, being unrealistic is the closest thing to poverty. So you have to be realistic. Yeah, like you said, don't write down 10 things. That's a lot to do.
Right.
Write down 3 things and then time yourself.
And I had to do that because I was that person writing down all this stuff. I'm not going to get all that stuff done. So I feel better when I make my list shorter, or I prioritize my list to say, I want to get this done today. Tuesday, I'm going to do this. When the stuff is actually getting done, 3 things are getting done Monday, 4 things are getting done Tuesday. It makes you feel better because by the end of the week, you're like, man, I accomplished some things. I got things checked off, instead of trying to overwhelm yourself with completing all this stuff in one day. And so top three or four, and just try to like prioritize and make it 5 max, because you don't want to put so much pressure on yourself that you feel like, I gotta get this done, and then by the time you look, it's like 12 o'clock and you haven't eaten at night. Like,
and that's what I'm saying.
You haven't eaten anything. Like, you also have to take care of yourself in the process. Yeah.
So I tell people all the time, this is a marathon, not a sprint. And the problem is, instead of you standing in your own lane, running your own race, you're looking at the person next to you and seeing that they're ahead of you, or you see how far back that. Now that's the dangerous
They're
part.
passing you up even more because you've taken time to stop and look back.
Yeah. So the two dangerous part is the person ahead of you. Now you're trying to catch up with them, and you missing things you need to get done. The person behind you, you really like, oh, I'm ahead of them, and you taking your time getting things done. So
procrastination.
It's a double standard. But if you just stay in your lane and run your own pace at your own race, then that's what's all that matters.
That's all that matters, guys, is that you are doing what works for you in your life, in your relationship, in general. Whatever works for you is what you're doing. Everything is unique to you and your lifestyle. So don't ever compare yourself to someone else.
Yeah, because I just really believe that people is in this comparing stage. And I'm like, don't compare where you don't need to compete.
Right.
Not
it may not even be your category.
Might not be your category.
It may not be your category, and you over here trying to compete with something that you don't even know anything about.
And you trying to run this race, though. You're like, I'm running this race. And it's like, take your time, check everything off, and get it done.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. And you know, you don't have to have a New Year's resolution if you feel like you're already on the right track and you just want to keep going with what you're already doing because it's been working. Keep doing it. You don't have to have a New Year's resolution because someone thinks you should have one. Your vision may just be continuing to do what you're doing. And that's okay too.
Yeah.
As long as it's working for you and you're seeing results. And if you're not seeing results, then it's time to get a vision in place. It's time to create that vision board, whether it's a digital one or whether it's a tangible one. You need to have it somewhere where you can see it every day. Like my vision board, I'm creating a tangible one, but I'm also creating one that's going to be on my laptop. And the same one that's on my laptop is going to be on my phone. And then it's also going to be a tangible version that I can see at home. So I'm doing it 3 ways. And so just think about where you want to put it, where somewhere you can see it every day. Your phone's one of them. You know, your laptop, you probably look at every day. I look at my laptop every day almost. And so I'm going to have it in the places where I can see it every day. In my tangible one, it will be in my room. When I get up in the morning, I can see it. So it's just seeing it, even though the journey to getting there may not necessarily look like your vision board, but you can see it and you can visualize yourself there. Is all that matters.
Yeah, and I think that's huge, man, on figuring out exactly what it is that we need to do, having a vision for it. I seen some women get engaged with men. I'm like, that man not a good man for you.
You was just posting about him or her, or you was just crying about him or her. Now y'all engaged.
Back.
Now you planning a wedding, but you're still having the same problems and issues that you haven't dealt with. Like, I don't get that. But I mean, I wish everybody the best.
So the next question, is it because it's the financial side?
I don't think it's the financial side. I think it's because people don't want to start over.
Having a plan, knowing exactly what you want to do, and attacking it.
And knowing that your plan is not God's plan. So a lot of us, we try to play God and we want to plan every single minute of our lives out. That's not realistic. Because one thing about life is gonna life. And we don't know what's going to happen. But what's important is that you know that whatever is in God's plan, we're going to be able to adjust, and we can still obtain the things that we want to obtain. Because I think people get that twisted too. They want everything to go like they want it to go, but you're not God. And God's not a genie. He don't do tricks. He don't just make things happen and appear. He works how he wants to work. And you just need to make sure that you're working alongside him.
Come on.
Because he doesn't need any help to do what he has to do.
That's big facts. And I think that once you understand that and you get that mindset, then I think everything else becomes easy. You know what I'm saying? You stop worrying, you stop being stressed. You say, man, I'm in my own pace. I ain't competing against nobody.
Right, because you understand the power that you have. You understand who you have access to. So when I have access to the person who has power over everything, I no longer have to worry about how I'm going to get there.
Come on.
I just have to visualize it and see it and just believe that God is going to do what he's going to do. However he wants to do it. But I can believe that all things work together for my good. Because that's what he promised me. And so I think that we just have to stand on the promises, and we have to trust, and we have to just have faith, because you can't have faith if you don't trust. You have to trust that he knows what he's doing. He got this. We want to control every situation. We want to control everything. But ultimately, he has the final say. And so when we relinquish that control,
come on,
and let him do what he does, then when we start to see the glory and the vision start to really come to life, like, man, it's coming to life, but it's nothing like I really saw it. Man, he's going to go bigger and better. Because one thing about God, he's big. He don't do nothing small.
Come on.
So that's why I can be cocky about who I have access to, because I know God and I know what he does, and he doesn't do anything small.
So
don't feel like, I want to finish this statement though, don't feel like anything is too big to put on your vision board, is what I was going. So if you as a couple, y'all have a goal, and right now financially you look at your account and you look around and you're like, dang, I don't know how this is going to happen, but I'm still going to put it on my board. That's fine. That's fine to have it there as a goal, as long as you're doing something to work towards getting there. I feel like you need to let God do the rest. Don't worry about, because my account doesn't look like it needs to look right now, or things aren't happening how I feel it should happen right now, that I'm never going to get there, because that's not possible. Things can change in 60 days. It can change tomorrow. However he wants to do it, he's gonna do it.
And I think people so much in a rush to the gravesite. The reason why I say that, because they rushing everything. You gotta get done. I gotta hurry up. I got time running out. And before you know it, time is running out, because you keep speaking it. And so now, instead of you getting on the track, you getting on the treadmill. You know what I'm saying? Now that you're on the treadmill, you feel like it's easier, but you ain't going nowhere.
And sometimes you just have to slow down. Like, I have to tell myself
all day.
Slow down, because anything you do, you want it to be done correctly. You want it to be done, right. And so I think rushing things, something's always going wrong when you're rushing. So you want to make sure that you're taking your time, that you're, working strategically on your goals and not just trying to rush everything.
Yeah, and I just think people, as you going into 2023, this is the first Friday of 2023. As you going into 2023, you just gotta say, man, I need to shift my thinking. I need to shift my thoughts. I need to start thinking more positive. I need to position myself. I need to be around the right people. I might need to change my character. I might need to change the people I'm around. I might need to change my view every day. I might need to change my attitude. I might need to change.
How you treat people.
How I treat people. You know what I'm saying? I might gotta start opening up my hand instead of walking around with a closed fist. You know what I'm saying? You have to train yourself, train your mind, and speak greatness into your life, and then go do the work. Because if you do the work, giving God a plan, giving God your plan when it ain't his plan, ain't gonna plan out. All right?
And I talked to my husband about this yesterday. It's just asking God more open-ended questions. Like, stop always asking for things that are like, yes, no, maybe, I don't know. Like, what do you want from him?
Come on. Talk about
God, what type of person do you want me to be in this season? Am I worthy of this in this season? God, show me how to navigate this season of my life.
Not my will.
Not my will, but let your will always be done. That's it. And so I think when we do that, things become a lot more clear, and you'll start seeing blessings come your way. And so I just said, just focus on getting closer to him, and focus on asking him the right questions.
More open-end questions.
And that, if you're married, that really helps your relationship as well. Like, when we can have to always like a certain thing about me, but if that's me.
If I'm married? Oh my God, I'm disagreeing with that. I'm sorry.
So you feel like you have to like everything?
Yes, I do.
Is there something you don't like about me that you wish I would change?
Because I know everything comes with growth, and if I don't like it, I'm gonna tell you. I'm not the person that's not gonna tell you. See, the problem is men holding in conversation to themselves or to their friends.
No, to their friends, not to themselves, because they talk more than women. Genuine conversations about real things. It really makes a difference, because then we're on the same page.
Yes.
We're on the same page with where we're going spiritually. We're on the same page where we're going mentally, physically. And it just makes the marriage that much better, or the relationship that much better.
And I really think that as we going into this year, I count your time. Let me say what I mean by that. Because everybody I bring on my podcast, I always ask them one question. How much time you have a week? People can't even answer that. They know 24 hours in a day, but they're not understanding 168 hours during the week. They're not understanding 86,400 seconds a day. The reason why I asked that question, because I want to open people's mind up to, hey, listen, I need to think about what I'm doing every day. If I'm sleeping 8 hours a day, 7 days a week, that's 56 hours. Now I only got 112 hours left. If I'm driving to work, an hour driving to work, that's another, you're doing 5 days a week, that's another 10 hours. So while you building somebody else's dreams up, from your 9 to 5, your 6 to 10, you should be trying to build your own dreams.
Yeah.
But we get caught up in just, oh, well, I got time. But then you go to work mad, thinking about what you would do if you didn't have that job. Well, you don't got the job in the evening. What you doing with that?
Right. So finding time to spend on your passion, spend on things that you love. And if you have a business, to build your business. I just seen today on Instagram, one of the top chefs in Houston. Dang it. She's a chef at, I can't remember, but she's a black girl and highly known, very good chef at this restaurant that everybody knows. She's leaving. She's leaving because she's stepping out on her own, and she's starting her own food truck line. She's going to go out on her own. And everybody's like, oh my God, she's leaving, all this, that. She's created all these famous sandwiches that have made these people that own the restaurant rich.
Come on.
So now she's deciding that, she's going to go do it for herself.
Yes.
And that's okay. See, I say all that to say seasons change, guys. Seasons in your life will change, and that's okay. You don't always have to do the same thing. It can be something different, but you can still be impactful, and it can still be meaningful. It doesn't matter what you do, as long as you're doing it with a purpose and you have a passion for it. And so if you are the type of person that you've been doing something for years and you feel like I've been here for this many years, and if I quit now, I'm not going to get my retirement. It doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, God always takes care of you. So that retirement that you're worried about, it's nothing. Like, one thing about God, he's going to provide. If you step out and you do something you're really passionate about and you're consistent and you're faithful to it, everything else will come. The money will come. The benefits will come. All that stuff will come. So that doesn't have to be your worry. When God said, I supply all your needs. Like that should never have to be your worry. So if you're the person that's scared to take that leap of faith because you feel like you're going to be lacking something, then just really pray about it. Pray for clarity, but don't give up on your passion. Don't give up on your dream. Continue to work at it because the time is going to be right. But when God say go, you got to go.
You got to go.
And hey, he said my word will not return void. So go get it and live your dreams because you only get one life. Like he said, time is the one thing that you can't get back. You can't get back time. And so just do everything you can to live out your life the way you envision it. In the way God wants you to live.
Come on.
He wants you to live your passion. He wants you to live out your dreams. That's why he gave it. He gave those visions and those dreams to us so that we can live it out and we can just rock this thing called life out, y'all. It's so much out here that I want to see. It's a lot I want to do. And, you know, it's just time for change in everybody's life. If you know that something's not right or you really want to do something, go for it. Go for it. Try it. What's the worst you can do? Fail?
Yeah,
who does that? Everybody.
Okay.
That's okay. As long as you get back up and try again and keep going. And don't be discouraged by people who aren't trying to do anything either. Just keep going.
Failing is okay, though. It's okay to fail. I don't know why people are so afraid to fail.
You done coughing?
I'm trying.
Oh my God, y'all. He's been... So I had the cold first. And it lasted like, I guess a week and a half now. He has this cough that he can't get rid of. Well, we're working on it.
We're working on it. But I thought
so if you have any remedies, let me know. But I'm about to take him to the doctor so he could just get the codeine.
And get rid of it, huh?
And get rid of it.
Kill it.
It has to go.
All right, so listen, before we let you guys go, I just want you guys to be locked in to your dreams this year.
Stay locked in.
Everything that you said you wanted to do, I want you to do it this year. I got right below us in the comment section, just put execution. Because I think if you guys get everything lined up the way you want, you can execute. Because execution is the key to your success.
It really is. Like, if you're doing the work, everything's going to align. It's going to align. I just believe that with my whole heart. And be happy for other people. It's okay to celebrate other people, guys. Like, you should be inspired if they are somewhere that you want to be, or if they're, you know, successful, or they're at another level of success and you really want to be at another level of success. Be happy for them. That's only gonna help you out even more. Hating on them is not gonna.
Hating ain't gonna get it done.
Not gonna do anything for you.
I'm gonna tell you right now, hating ain't gonna get the job done. So you got to start clapping for them. So when
other people,
whenever your season comes, that they'll be clapping for you. You know.
Also, too, we talked about our behind the scenes podcast. We talked about our separate podcast. Also, too, if you're interested in starting a podcast,
come on,
hit us up. We now are the owners of OM2H Creative Studios, and we have a podcast studio here that you guys can utilize if you are interested.
If you're in the Houston, Texas area, and you can use the room, and we can design it any way you want to design it. It's a blank canvas. We just got furniture in there, and we can just design it any way you feel that you want to set it up. We got the cameras. We got the design assistant. You can just come sit down and don't have to touch nothing.
Yeah, we got you. So if you're interested, go on our website, check us out, call us, DM us, all that good stuff. But yeah, we would love to have you guys here. If you haven't been by to tour the studio, we also do other things here as well.
Yes.
All of that can be found on our website.
OneMarriage2Hustlers.com.
Yep. Y'all go hit us up. Check us out. I've been missing YouTube, so we decided to give you guys a little chat every week. So if you want the longer episodes, you know where you gotta go.
And we're gonna start back going live next week.
Yeah, we're gonna start back going live. We know y'all missed us. You know what I'm saying.
Monday nights, we're gonna try to do live every Monday night.
We're gonna commit to Mondays unless something's happening, like travel or something.
Oh yeah.
But we're gonna commit to doing that.
Can we?
You gotta think of a date we can start. When you wanna start next Monday? The night.
Let's go. I ain't scared. You scared? I'm ready to go.
Not scared anymore.
Damn, what you mean no more?
I was scared back in the day, I was a little scared.
Back in the day when I was younger.
People can be harsh out here.
You can't worry about that though.
I'm not.
They're gonna run their mouth. That's cool. Run their mouth while we run it up. So.
We running up.
The bank. Running the money up.
Oh, okay.
Now listen. Thank you guys for watching. We see you guys next Friday. Same time, same
place.
Channel. Be blessed.
Be blessed.
Peace.
You're kicking it with the Christians. You're kicking it with the Christians. One marriage, two hustlers, it shows. We'll travel the globe in search of endless possibilities. You're kicking it with the Christians. Together we'll conquer it all. Take the highs with the lows, 'cause there's no losing with this energy. You're kicking it with the Christians.
Don't forget to follow us on all platforms.